latex. And if you don't have liquid latex, a really easy substitute for this would be a mixture of, I think it's 3 parts glue, 1 part water. Mix it to whatever you're comfortable with. It just, you need to keep in mind that it does need to go on your face or your hand or wherever you're applying it to. I don't know what this is called. It just says Cinema Secrets Incorporated, but it is a 4-layer palette. One of these, a face thingy. They come in packs of like 12 or 6 in CVS or Acme. Fake blood, a small paintbrush that you don't mind ruining, and a little makeup thing. A maze. Just apply your liquid latex to your desired area first. Ooh, oh, ooh. That would be really bad. Fuck! Why do I always do that? You're gonna need paper towels too. Do not stick your fingers in any of the makeup. The first thing you're going to do is take your paintbrush and dip in a fair amount of liquid latex onto the tip. And I'm going to be wanting it right around here. So I'm just going to apply a very thin layer of liquid latex. And this is for your basic laceration on the face. If you want, I can also make a burn tutorial, a scar tutorial, or a rotting flesh tutorial, which is actually really cool to do. It's really fun. And the only thing you need to add to these ingredients is oatmeal. So I'm about satisfied with my first layer of liquid latex, so I'm going to set my paintbrush down and I'm going to dry it. Now you can either air dry it, which can take 3 to 5 to almost 10 minutes depending on what type you're using, or you can use a blow dryer, which only takes about a minute 30 seconds at most. So, I'm gonna go do that now. And now my third layer is dried completely, and I'm going to start cutting into it. You can use something sharp. I recommend that you use something sharp and not just the end of your your paintbrush like before. So I'm going to be using a nail file. I have cleaned it. It's clean. So don't use anything dirty. I mean, you can use tacks like these, I guess, but it might be a little dangerous. So try not to use a knife either, because if you slip, then you know.
Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is on people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No.
Next, you should, if I can fucking get it open, you should get your red that is a little darker than your first one. Get a brush, dip it into the red, and highlight some areas of the wound and the inside of all the cuts as well. After you are happy with all the highlights that you make with your red, you're going to take the color that looks like almost black, like a burgundy. This is the black, this is the burgundy. As you can tell, it's very, very close to the black. You're going to take a brush, dip it into that, and only highlight some parts of your wound. You're going to take a brush again, and now go to a palette that looks like this. If you have one of these tiny palettes, the circular ones, you can tell that they aren't as strong as these. These are made of a different substance, and they're much more prominent. And the black you will use to make it look like your skin is red.
I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I